Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. On the visitor's sideline, a look there at the head coach of the Seahawks. His guys helped serve in the 4-5 game last week. Now hit the road as the stakes get higher. On the other sideline, it is the head coach for Carolina. His guys, the #1 seed, the extra week to get ready. We'll see if they're rusty at all.
What's up, everybody? So, obviously, it's divisional playoffs. Let me go ahead and check real quick, because I don't think I made the coaching changes from last time. I think we have some backup starting, so let's make sure that we don't. Yep, I do. So, we're going to go ahead and go through everybody. Parker, blah, 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 blah. I think the only other thing was defensive tackle, correct? Yes. McQueen. We got Fulcher up here. We got Jameson. Elliott. We'll put, let's see, who's the strongest? We'll put Fusco there. Sam, Mike, Will. Corners were good. Free safeties. Let's see. We'll just put Gomes there. It's fine. Sorry, I did not go through this before. We got to get Fulcher in there. There we go, like that. I don't know if that's the right way to put him. Well, we may have to change that. Sorry. If we do have to, I apologize. And Fulcher is going to be here. Jameson's 344. We'll put him there. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that should be the only change that we make. If we have to make something in between, we will. But I'll try to remember to switch it in between games.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started.
Yeah, because I pretty much just sat down and push play game is what I did. So I had it set up from last game.
He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to go over the yearly stats, which are pretty ridiculous. We'll do that. I don't know if we'll do that in the Super Bowl. I may even save that for the offseason. But we'll see how that goes.
You're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl, so which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of it?
Nice.
His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set! Viking 18!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll have a first down as he gets
running
up close to the 40-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
That's complete to the rookie from Clemson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
41-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off.
Nice.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Let's go! 65!
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The throw here
Good catch.
is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
15 yards.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready. Set, let go.
They'll motion the slot man right. They'll look to throw here on first down. Gets it away quickly. And
This guy's pesky, huh?
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
On the set.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll work now on
Brings up
2nd and 4.
Go.
15-yard line.
There's a handoff out of the gun. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose.
Dang it,
the yard.
McQueen. Come on, bud.
Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
This guy is absolutely annoying.
Side, it's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And
Let's see how hurt he is. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. We just switched all this shit too. All right, okay. He's not hurt too
this is
bad.
something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient. And
Alert.
now they get another first down.
So not
Here we go,
quite
here we go.
1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Panthers.
And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
I'm going to stay in a 4-3 right now.
It's a
Even
gain
if they're in
of
3
5.
cover, like
Brings
3.
up 2nd and 5.
Liking 18.
3 receiver set or whatever.
Ready.
That is caught
Very nice.
on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones
Are you
move
kidding
to.
me?
Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they
come
were
on,
able to
man.
stop that play really before it got started.
Nick Sirianni now going to send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get.
So we got both of our defensive tackles out now.
issues there.
That's
This
crazy.
one is
Makes the
good.
score Seahawks
And the
3,
Seahawks will
Panthers
take
nothing.
a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not
Okay, let's do this again. Again, like I said last game, I am glad I got that one defensive tackle off of the waiver wire because... Well, he's moderate, though. He's not that big of a deal. We're going to leave him in.
thrilled to end
Because
the drive like
we're
this
having some injuries
with
at
a field
defensive
goal.
tackle.
But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And they'll bring it to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time.
Look at those stats, baby.
And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Mike, when we pulled into the parking lot this morning, I mean, the place was packed. These fans have been looking forward to this game for weeks. They're well-rested. Best team in the conference all season long. They understand they're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl, and
4
their
yards
moment is
on
here.
the pickup. 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinals. 18 Pioneers. 18 ready. 18 ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. You do know it'll be third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man. Complete 16 yards. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Nice catch. Good catch by Hill.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole
Beautiful.
in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open.
It looks like
That's the
38
art
doesn't
of route
react
running
overly
versus
quickly,
zone
so we'll have to
coverage,
keep an
and
eye
it's
on
a friendly
that.
target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give up the middle, and he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
At the 25-yard line.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw.
I had to hit the button. I had to hit the button twice there. I did not hit the button late. I did not hit the button late.
Picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Red zone now. He'll run to throw. As he throws there.
I don't know why a defensive tackle is sitting me with offensive linemen standing there.
That time.
It makes no sense to me. Come on, game.
Second down.
Let's go now. Mustang 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw again.
Dude, what are we doing?
Throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely.
What are we doing?
Unfortunate.
Same thing happened last game. We just weren't blocking. Hold on. They're just getting in. So I don't know if they're running stunts or what the fuck they're doing. We have to figure that out. We're going to have to figure that out.
Third down.
We'll be in trouble if we don't.
Break. Let's go. Trap 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Back to throw.
Yeah, we're going to be in trouble if we don't figure that out.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see
We're going to be in
these
trouble if
offenses
we don't
and it
figure
looks
that
like
out.
the
If I
passing game
can't
gets
have
a
more
little
than
bit too predictable
half a second
as the
to
defense
throw the
continues
freaking
to
ball.
flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense going to take over now for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
What the fuck?
His target, and it'll be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
He'll drop to throw.
Nice. Okay.
There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
I like how no one blocks for me in this game. It's crazy. They just stood there and literally let him run by.
Nothing on the return.
I know that's some sort of AI balancing thing. That's
Ready
kind
to
of
see
annoying.
what they can do on
Alright,
their
so-
second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete.
It's crazy.
Step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete to him. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection.
Well, what happens is I'm trying to make a quick pass, but the defensive backs are riding my receivers and holding them, so they can't get open, which is illegal. So I'm getting blitzed and they're getting held with no call. That's okay. That's fine. We'll get it.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be fouled up and taken down. They got it.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional round matchup.
I'm probably just going to run it right down the throat, to be honest.
And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long.
Check, check. Go. Go, go.
That one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. It's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete. Here's their punter.
It's very concerning that a cover 4, they're completely open like that again.
Straight drop.
Like they're not supposed to be like that. It's not how that's supposed to go.
On the return, it's Hill.
The cover 4 doesn't just cover like within 8 yards or something. It covers
The return was not
the
going
field.
anywhere. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head
I don't know.
out to
Was there
take
like an
over from
update? I don't know if
their
anyone knows
next
about
possession.
that. Tell me. I don't.
They'll work in a
It's
tie
not
game here
behaving
in the
the same.
2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
right, so I apologize. I like how my microphone goes out at exactly the perfectly right times. That's starting to really kind of get to me too. But yeah, that was against Bates, my old cornerback, which is the best corner in the league. So Mahoney laid it on him right there.
The kick is good. And the Panthers take a 10-3 lead.
Seahawks 3.
I think that's going to be the difference between us and them, is we can make plays like that.
Both teams ready to go once
As long as we
more.
block.
As the kick's away.
If we stand there and watch the defenders go by us, we're not going to be able to do that.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
All right, so
Here comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10.
Cavalier!
Travel starts on the ground. And up and down just shy of the 40. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, easier to convert.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set!
Taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. Certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
nice hit.
It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Come on, set!
Fuck yes.
The defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
And a field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. He's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
Bronco switch! Hey! Check it!
Try the right side this time. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Let's go now!
At the Panthers'
Hey,
30-yard
Cardinals!
line.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds.
And we got to be better than that on the screens.
So that'll help.
We really do.
Get set to face a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Stretch the game! Go!
Nice job, McIntyre.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense
All right, they're kicking field goals. We're scoring touchdowns. It's okay.
The team is out on the field.
Well,
And
we scored a
we're back
touchdown.
to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll be brought down right around the the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
The
line.
Panthers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Very nice.
Down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Panthers. 42 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Woo! Woo! What a catch! That fucker flipped, yo. Holy shit, Mahoney.
Postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown.
This fucker came out the ball today, yo.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
What a catch. Oh, boom. He still held on to it. That was really nice.
Extra point attempt to come here.
Hey, in games like this, with a place you got to make the win. That's what separates the winning team from the losing team right there. Shit like that.
He knocks it through. Panthers are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6.
17. Seahawks 6.
That got the blood flowing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4.
Whoosh.
He'll be brought
Yeah,
down
the defense is pumped up. Look at that.
25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll begin here on the ground.
Someone had him, like, someone cut the, cut that run off, and then all of a sudden they just, like, disappeared.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4.
Deputy!
He'll get this out to the left flat. And mark him down up at the 40.
That's okay. If you got to do plays like that against me, you're not going to win. So I'm fine. I'm kind of fine with that. You might score and stuff, but you're not going to be with that.
Seahawks 1st down.
That's not going to happen.
1st down.
We're going to play underneath and show too.
Smash, smash. Ready?
They'll look to throw.
What has 86 done? He'll take it as a little red X under him.
Inside the 45.
Okay.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
70, Timberwolf.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
These are the play calls, Mike.
Who the fuck is Alfonso Barlow? Who the fuck is this guy?
Quarterback in their passing
Who the
game
fuck is that
into
guy?
some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Fuck yes, let's go.
Over the middle and
Fuck yes, let's go. First learning ya. First learning ya.
38-yard line.
Panthers take over.
Only gonna do that same throw over and over again so many times.
Okay, the number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. drive begins with a run by Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the
Gain
ground.
of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Whoosh.
Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. We'll try to run for it with Williams.
Dang it. Come on, man. We need to be able to get those. I shouldn't have to pass on 3rd and 2 and shit every time. Come on, team.
Going to use the first of their timeouts.
Just too often I got to pass
They'll
like on
discuss
short
what's to come.
yardage too
Fourth
often.
down is looming. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11.
Yeah, too often.
on
I'm
fourth
finding
down.
myself passing them like 3rd and short.
Play halted for a moment.
It's just-
We
we need to be able to run the ball.
Seahawk player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here.
Bates is like,
All the way
they're
down.
saving grace today.
11-yard line.
That's another
A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards.
11-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big
A lot of teams can play the grind you down game, but there's not a ton of teams that can
Still
make
get a
plays.
first down at the 1.
Not a lot of
First
teams that can
and
make
10,
plays,
they
like
go
actual
from the
plays.
11. Out of
Done.
the gun, he'll throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Panthers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that.
Like, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it.
They're
coming
playing
in,
the middle of the
but I don't
field
think there's
very
anything
strong.
to feel good about.
So
thus far.
we've had a couple of plays, including that one, to the outside, which have worked. So running and outside passes have worked very well.
Now, the extra
And I believe
point.
even Mahoney's catch was an outside corner route, if I'm not mistaken. So we see what's going on. We see what's going
They
on.
extend their second quarter lead.
Seahawks 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. We'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own
The Seahawks
25-yard line.
offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Check.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. That's fancy footwork there. Able to spin away, get forward for gain of 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very
I'll
much.
let this run. So far, a good
One
first
half
half.
of football
We've had
to
to
be
make
played
plays,
here in the
which is fine.
divisional round. In 2 more
Offensively,
quarters,
we need to
we'll
block
know the
better, and
championship
defensively,
game
I think,
matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far.
I think we're playing pretty good defensively. They've been throwing like
in the Windy
little quick
City,
short passes
the
on us.
Bears
Other
at
than that,
home
they
to
run a
take on
little
the
bit,
visiting New York Giants.
but nothing we can't handle.
And this is the man.
I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to
He had a heck
get
of
us
a
in trouble
game.
or anything.
This one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Giants
Clyde
are
Williams.
on to the NFC Championship
The hell
game.
was
They
that?
get it done here in the divisional round. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the New England Patriots.
I told you
And this
Broncos
is the
could be the
Patriots
Super Bowl
QB.
preview.
A touchdown pass
Oh.
from 15
Brett
yards
Davenport.
away.
Are we going to play Davenport in the Super
The
Bowl? That would be
visitors
interesting.
pull off yet another
Roll back
upset.
at
They're
quarterback.
now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife
Ooh,
Stadium.
the Jets, maybe.
The Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills.
They got a really good quarterback.
And this is the home team running back. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Jets use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
I agree, 87. I don't think it's been back and forth. Bates has really played well for them, but other than that, they've been struggling. Struggling.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter.
All right, give me one moment. I gotta check on something. I'll be right back. All right, let's go.
Begins with a run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This
catch.
Right side is caught by Hill.
Woo! Fuck out of here. He's just fucking with you now. You ain't catching him. Dude, Hill has become such a good little player. He's become such a good little player.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short.
He's a smaller player, but he plays big, this guy.
All the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
The point attempt to follow.
So now him and Mahoney have made some huge plays for us. That's been the difference.
His kick is good.
You know, Seattle's driven down the field. They've done basic plays on offense and things like that, but they're not making big plays. That's the difference.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do a mid-blitz off the rip. Bam, there we go. Setting the tone. Could have been a second long.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd
Come on,
down.
come on, set! Ringo!
The throw taken in. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. And that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Panthers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. They'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
At the 42-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal. And we're seeing it here.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Field at the 48.
Before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go street. Nice.
Up the middle they go. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
42-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they are in great shape.
Just making plays. That's what we do.
Inside the 10.
That's what we do.
That's his first pass of this divisional round.
This is becoming one of my favorite plays right here. Love that play.
As well.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here we go. 70 range. 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point,
not
the
for him, it's
defense
not.
just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th.
And that's on Bates. Bates is trying his ass off, but he just can't. He can't keep up. He was so good when we had him on our team. Holy shit, he was a complete lockdown corner. Number 2.
It's up.
You remember?
And through. And the Panthers stretch things out even further.
Seahawks 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Reload.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Ready. Liking 8. Ready, go.
Now, faking the give.
Big Bonds, let's go. Let's see him making plays.
Each team
Let's fucking go.
trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate the ball to the punt team. It's 4th down. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Handoff here, the middle, not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Riggs. Steady.
They'll stick with him again.
Nice run.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Steady, ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. 17 yards.
He is just fucking smashing.
Carolina first down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10.
I feel bad for 38. His mother's probably crying as she's watching the game.
So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards.
Jesus!
The Seahawks.
Good hit. Holy crap, he knocked the shit out of him. That was not a nice hit. Felton got rocked. That's the first time I've seen him get rocked like that.
And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays.
Jesus, I want to see that again. That was a fucking nasty hit. I mean, he rocked that world. Hold on. Boof. I mean, 45 just didn't even block him. Just let him go by him. And that's what's happening a lot too. I've noticed that. It's just they just allow blockers to go by and stuff. They don't even hit them.
Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they
whatever.
forced the fumble.
He's extremely high awareness. Number 45. He's a great blocker. I don't understand that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Panthers offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far.
That is true. We were struggling in the beginning of the game. Our
that
pass
ball
protection
was caught.
has been much better
That's
as the game goes
It's going
on.
to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They could give up the middle with Williams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the
Yeah, we're just rolling right now.
They get 14 yards and
We're just rolling right now.
goal. Now it is 1st and goal.
19 tight. Ready. Cowboy.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Okay.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on. Go.
4th quarter begins
Dang it.
on the ground.
Ball carried by number
Yeah, we We have to pass the ball like down on the goal line and shit all the time. It's flipping annoying.
And goal. Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
I'm going to try short cross on 13. I usually do a drag. We'll see how that goes.
Back to throw.
It didn't work out too bad. Not too bad.
But a good tackle there. Gonna set up.
We should be able to get in on this one. We should be able to. Yeah, there we go.
Run this one in.
There we go.
Barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's
It's
get
just
out
milk
the win.
those milkers.
Coach, he is trying to score
Milking them
every
milkers.
single time they possess the ball.
All right, we're rolling right now.
They'll line it up.
Team's looking good. Team's feeling good.
He gets it to go. Panthers add on to their already sizable lead.
45. Seahawks 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10.
Check that. Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on the first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion right.
Fix the Eagle.
Second down, they'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until
They're
this
playing
point.
underneath.
They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Oof. Yeah, they ran. It looks like they ran 2 underneath routes, so they just wound up throwing it over to the slant or whatever that was. So I think we called the right play there.
First down, Seattle.
They just made a good read.
Gonna move in motion left. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move
Okay.
this one down.
Okay, I got it. I think I got it.
Give them 10 more on that.
I think I got it.
Just enough for another first down.
I think I got it.
He'll look to throw.
Yep. Yeah, I got how to play them.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And a good job running to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Okay, break. Get it.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the
You actually
task,
catch that?
and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They run over several with Williams. And not much there. Good defense.
Good blitz. That's a good blitz.
To no gain.
One
Ball
yard
on the
gain.
30 now.
Brings up
Here's second and 9. Throwing now from the gun. That one into the hands of Hill. Now he's loose down the right sideline.
Bill's fucking ripping them a new one.
Bring this into the red zone.
Bill is ripping them a new one. He creates such a mismatch. That's why he's so fast. He's so much faster than most nickel corners. That's what it is.
Up the middle. Good physical run. Motoring forward for 9.
He was taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
You're done. Juke both of them out.
In the end zone, he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done.
Big players make big plays in big games.
And the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kicking team up for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will add one more onto their big lead.
52. Seahawks 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
Game's gone really, really well. I'm really happy how our team played.
Coming from the 7.
The only touchdown that they scored is when they knocked the shit out of Felton, which was a great play by them. But offensively, they have not scored on us at all. Any touchdowns, I should say.
Let's go. Undercut. Alert! Alert!
Travis Scott on the ground. This defense over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
We're going to load this left side. Nice.
And he lost the football. And the Panthers are going to recover the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead?
It is brought in the end zone.
Easy mode. Marcus Easy Mode Clemens. It's going to be his new nickname.
Touchdown of the 2nd half. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single game.
And McPherson's got a fucking gun. Like, that guy has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Seahawks 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession.
Bronco switch.
The gun is a run up the gut. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 13
They'll come up here. First and
the
10.
Seahawks. First
Come on,
down.
come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go. Let go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one's down the field, but they cannot get it. And it's incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Get it. Ready.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, I ran by him.
He'll step up.
That was my fault. I did not expect him to kind of just get in like that.
Have the first down.
Excuse me. Yeah, that sucked. That was my bad.
The ability to extend drives with his
They're breaking out the
legs.
cheese because they have to.
It's something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
Ready. Hey, cut up.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Scared. Bitch scared.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he did not, and it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's a
Third and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Seattle.
To the air one more time. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone.
Yep.
They were on that
Cheese.
screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the
Brings
play.
up second and 12.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, it separates.
Y'all are just like, what are you doing?
And results in a negative play.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It's up third down.
There we go.
So it's
Beautiful
over.
game.
It's a win for the Panthers.
Very
They
nice
are
game.
Moving on as the number 1 seed.
Very nice
Victory
game.
means they locked down another home date next weekend.
A little bit of a back and forth until we started making some big plays. I think that Mahoney play kind of opened everything up.
That'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us.
And Hill played like a freaking
at
superstar.
EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. What a game, huh? What a game. Hey, we ran well too. There we go. I mean, look how dangerous we are. These two receivers are just dangerous. They don't need a lot of catches to make big impacts. That's where Clemens comes in. He's gonna wear you down. These two guys are gonna wear you out. You know what I'm saying? But, all right, so Agnew. I don't like the fact that my corner is leading us in tackles, or one of our leaders in tackles. I don't like that, but I don't know if there's anything I can do, to be honest. I think that's just how the AI is. Winthrop and Elliott, the two ends, coming in, just laying it on them. Bonds made a huge sack. We did have a sack, interception by Firth. Who else? 1, 2, 3. Only 4 pass deflections, but I think we played some real tight defense, which is good. And we did have a forced fumble. So, conference playoffs next. Who will we play? Tune in next time. Bye.